welcome back to my channel today. I hope this lighting is okay. It just took like probably half an hour to get this whole thing set up. So let me know, give me some feedback, and I'm very excited to be doing this video. I've seen a couple other YouTubers do it, and it is an anti-haul. It is going to be over the stuff that I will not be purchasing, and I will be telling you why I will not be purchasing it. I will link the original channels that I've seen below, because I can't remember right now off the top of my head who I saw do it, but I've seen two main people do it, and I think the first one is the original person who did the anti-hauls, and I'm just going to jump right into it, and I hope you enjoy it. I'm going to be looking down at my phone a lot for this one because I do have all of my products listed and screenshotted on here along with the prices. So we will just get started, and I'm going to do the first thing here, which is the Too Faced White Chocolate Chip Palette. And I will have little pictures, cards, something. But the main reason I'm not going to be buying this palette, and it is $26, and you can get it. I think it's only from Sephora. Ulta might have it. I'm not really sure on that. But I've heard so many bad reviews on this palette that it is really not even funny. It just doesn't look appealing. I feel like I have these shadows, and it's not something I'll be buying. And apparently, like, for how big the pans are, it's just not a good deal either. So I will definitely not be purchasing that. Okay, and the next thing that I will not be buying is actually a drugstore foundation that I've also watched some videos on, and it doesn't really seem like it's for me anyway for my skin type. I do have oily, acne-prone skin, and it is the NYX Total Cover Drop Foundation. I just have no interest in this product. I'm looking for another foundation to try, but this is just not going to be it. And they claim that it only takes 3 drops to get full coverage, but from what I've read and from what I've seen, you pretty much have to use like 1/4 of the bottle, and for $13.99 for a drugstore foundation, it's not worth it for me, and I will not be picking it up. Okay, here's a big one that I definitely wanted to mention in here because I was really excited when I saw that they were coming out with it, and then I saw the actual final product, and it's a no for me, and that, unfortunately, I'm very sad about this because I was so excited about it. It is the Too Faced Kat Von D. This is their collaboration. It is Better Together Ultimate Eye Collection. Now, I have a lot to say about this one because there's a lot of reasons that I will not be getting it. I actually, the day it came out, called my local Sephora, and they held one for me, and I really intended to buy it. And then I got there, and I touched the tester, and it was just a no-go for me. There was no way. And the main reason for this is the Kat Von D shadows seemed really nice, but it's colors I'm not going to use. It's colors that I already have. And then the Too Faced side, again, seemed really nice. And if these both would have worked together in one palette, I feel like it would have been useful. But the Too Faced shadows, just swatching them, did not have the color payoff that I expect. Once again, the Kat Von D shadows were her normal quality. They were very good. But it's just, I mean, I don't understand why they didn't put more thought into this palette. Like, how did it get out to the market? Because I'm sure so many people did really look forward to this like I did, and it's a pass. And then the price is another thing. $65. I understand that you do get the full size Better Than Sex mascara and the full size Trooper tattoo liner, but the thing is, I don't need those. I just wanted the palette, and even if it would have been a good palette, I don't think I would have paid $56 for it because I wouldn't have used the other 2 items in it. Okay, moving on to the next one. I have a bunch of eyeshadow palettes in this, like a lot of eyeshadow palettes. And the next one is, unfortunately, from Too Faced, and this is one that has really good reviews and that everybody seems to love, but that I personally am not going to buy. And it is the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. And I know a bunch of people are going to be like, why? Why don't you want that? And my reasoning behind this is the colors. Again, I'm not drawn to them. I feel like, no offense, because I know some of y'all are going to love it, and that's fine, but I just don't personally want it. I think it's kind of gimmicky because they had this humongous launch where they invited so many YouTubers. It was hyped up a lot, and I feel like a lot of it is just from the hype. I mean, I'm sure these shadows are fine. Like, I'm sure they're Too Faced quality, but the amount of hype around it for $49, I would rather, I mean, I don't own very many Too Faced palettes to begin with. I think I own one. I would rather just go buy the chocolate bar than this. It doesn't appeal to me. It doesn't scream to me. But if you love it, great, awesome. I just don't personally want it in my collection. And the next one is a Benefit product. And it is the They're Real Double the Lipstick and Liner in One. And I think they come in, it doesn't tell me the shades. They have a bunch of different shades, and the idea around these is that you're going to line your lips and fill them in at the same time and get that kind of ombre effect with your lips. No, I'm not interested for $20. It's just, I'm not interested in it at all. And I love lippies and I love trying new lippies, but I've swatched these in the store and it is not even something I'm considering for the $20. I can go get a Vice lipstick for, you know, $17. I can go get a drugstore lipstick for $5. $20 to me is just outrageous. Anyway, it's not something. I love my lipsticks. I've got a whole drawer behind me full of them, and it's just not something I am the least bit interested in. And I have seen about a couple bad reviews on them, which just adds to the point that I just don't have any interest in them. Next thing I'm going to talk about is, unfortunately, from one of my favorite brands of all time, and that is Lorac. I love Lorac. I adore their shadows. I think they are some of the best shadows in this world. I don't own the pros because I got hooked on the unzipped palettes, and I've actually ordered, I think I'm going to order like the Pro 2 or something. Let me know which one of the pros you would order. Would love to have some information on that, but this one is not one that I am going to buy, and it is the I Love Brunch Pro palette by Lorac. Excuse me. The pastels I don't understand. Even the Kat Von D, the Pastel Goth, and I can't tell you how many other brands right now are coming out with pastel palettes, and I don't understand it. I'm not drawn to it. I don't feel like these colors would look good on my eyes. I don't know. Even in real life when I'm working on art, I'm not drawn to pastels in the least, and it is just not something that looks good in my mind, and I'm just not going to purchase it. So yeah, none of the pastel palettes. I'm just going to say that right now. I won't be purchasing any of them. I'm not interested in them. If you are, that is fantastic, but I am not. Okay, and unfortunately this is another Lorac palette that I do not plan on buying at all. And it is the California Dreaming eyeshadow palette. Now these colors, they look good. They look fine. And it's $30. And I really considered this one. I really did, but I'm looking at these colors, and again, it is something, I don't even own that many eyeshadow palettes, and it is something that I can say almost every one of these colors I have. I feel like it would just be a repeat palette for me, even though I do love Lorac so much. I just am not going to buy it. Alright, so my memory card totally just ran out of space, and I'm just going to throw this last little thing in here really quick, and it unfortunately is from Becca. I am wearing Becca's highlight right now in Pearl. I love the highlights. I think they are awesome. But it is just not something that I feel like I need, and that is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed Prismatic Amethyst. That is a mouthful. The packaging looks adorable. It looks like it's going to be a very pretty highlighter, but I want the Kat Von D Alchemist palette. Like, I intend to get it the next order that I make when I have some money, and I have heard that it looks just like one of the shades in there, and if I'm already planning to buy that, I think the Alchemist palette is $32 or $36, and this one highlighter is $38, I think. Was it $38 or $35? Let me look. It is $38, and I just think I'm going to be better off buying the Alchemist palette and having some stuff to mess with than buying this one Becca skin finish. Now, the reason I have the one I'm wearing today is because I got it in a, what was it called? I got it in a Beautylish box. I wouldn't have this one. I love it. I think it's beautiful. It's one of my favorite shades to wear, but I don't intend to buy any more of them just because of the high price tag. I feel like I can get an entire palette for less than that. And that is it for my anti-haul today. I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, a like and a subscribe would be greatly appreciated. And I just hope you all have a very good day, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!